Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. How is everyone doing today? Welcome to our second Creator Spotlight. For starting off today, we are joined by the absolutely fantastic Rayo, who is an unreal RuneScape creator, one of my personal favorites. So yeah, welcome to the stream. How are you? An absolute pleasure. So we were chatting off camera right before the stream started, and oh, you might be muted. You are now unmuted. We're good. Incredible work. But yeah, welcome. So one slightly, I would say, funny / exciting thing. Apparently we've both been out of it, and not one of us, we don't have a single kill count between us. So we're actually getting our very first kill at the new skilling boss, basically right now. So I'm very excited for this. Could be some content coming. How much food do you have?
I just brought a half inventory.
A half inventory. Okay.
So yeah, I don't know if I'll need more than that.
I don't either, because I've also not been entirely on it. But yeah, welcome everyone. Everyone can hear Rayo nice and clear. I think should all be good on that front. I'm just gonna make sure my game sounds are working correctly, and then we should be all good, ready to go.
Awesome. So, hold on, I gotta find out where my magic spellbook is on this account because I am currently in legacy mode. So
yes, of course.
Yeah, so I would say let's just, to make it more memorable, we should do this in legacy mode.
Yeah?
If you're down.
I mean, I'm down.
All right.
Alrighty.
I'm already there. I just gotta figure out how to teleport back to Worst Retreat. 1 sec.
Okay, do I need the interface too? Because I mean, we should probably let the people know. So Ray, your main series right now, you've got a legacy locked Iron Man. You make these fantastic YouTube videos, and then you've also got a Twitch series as well, where you're kind of streaming both. So how does that work? So you're trying to get as far as you possibly can in legacy mode?
Yeah, essentially. So I have my goals of getting Reaper Crew, solo 100% Zammy, and then full best in slot gear, and it's been going pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten a lot of the stuff that you like wouldn't think you'd be able to do, like Zuck.
Wait, you've done Zuck on legacy mode?
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
how?
Actually, I did it without Death Touch starts, and to be honest, it was Necromancy made it possible because the Death Guard can stun, and then the Ranger minion's still a little bit tough, but just a little bit of Ripper Demon cheese. But you can just out DPS the heal. So,
really?
Yeah.
That's a big flex. Yeah. No, you're doing the right thing, which is you're coming in here, and yeah, no, we want to hear all about you, your content, your kind of RuneScape creator journey, everything about you. So that's insane. I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, no, it's been really fun. I mean, I've done like a lot of like progression series, like for each style, and I was kind of looking for a way to challenge myself in a way that like wasn't able, I don't know, something that kind of worked with what I felt worked with RS3. And so I decided to just lock myself to legacy because that's I feel like that's like RuneScape 3 is very much about combat in my eyes. And so just kind of restricting myself in that combat sense was fun.
No, of course. I mean,
it's been a good time.
It makes sense. I'm also in the instance, by the way. You're welcome to join whenever.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
But no, it's interesting to me too, because was there an aspect of it where do you feel like RuneScape can be a little bit like, I don't know, I hear this a lot. It's a little bit hard to watch at times, or it's a little bit hard to kind of follow, hard to understand, and like forcing yourself or locking yourself into kind of the combat mode that is very similar to old schools. Was there kind of a thought process there? Was that an intentional decision?
So actually, yes. That's actually something that like people will ask me if like bosses are easier on legacy mode, and it's kind of like yes and no. Like everything takes a very long time.
Okay.
But I think kind of trying to, not take a long answer to this, but essentially my perspective is that like the combat system can be kind of complicated, especially when you move in the tick system. Like, with other games, you have like not as slow of a tick system, so things can kind of feel more fluid. But the way that RuneScape works, it's like coming from other games, it could feel a little bit clunky. And so
Okay.
what Legacy does is it removes the complication of having to know a rotation, and then it just makes it so that you just watch what you're doing and like what's happening on screen. Because honestly, when you're doing Legacy, it can get kind of boring. You're just watching your character auto attack. But then, because nothing else is happening, you're not distracted by anything else. So you're able to just, pay attention essentially. And then it kind of makes you realize, oh, a lot of the times bosses are just a few auto attacks and then they do a special attack and then it rinses and repeats.
Okay. Well, that makes perfect sense. And I definitely I don't disagree with you that it's definitely it probably makes things feel a lot more simple, which is probably good to a viewer if you're looking for a really, really accessible RuneScape series to get into. It's a really, really cool idea, and I'm such a fan of original ideas like that, and trying to kind of push the bounds on what's possible in a limited way. It's something that I think. There are more and more limited accounts cropping up over time, but still, I'd love to see so many more. So really, really cool stuff. Are we ready to do this?
Yes, I've just it up. So
I did too. I've got an
ready to
overload
go.
too. So neither of us have a single kill count here, and I'm being told that I've got to be on the legacy interface. So no barricade strategies.
Get used to your F1 through 5. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. It's like the PvP days. That's perfect. All right. Well, I think you should do the honors. I think this is your spotlight. So
all right, let's go.
I think you want to click on Ecthlorin to start it. And do you want me to? So I was involved a little bit early on in helping with this boss. So I haven't played it in many, many, many weeks, but I might have some ideas, but half of them might be completely wrong at this point.
Hey, I'll do whatever you tell me to do because I might die.
All right, we're gonna start gathering Moonstone. I'm starting.
Okay, sweet. Let's go.
So the Moonstone, use it to repair the barrier. Is the idea. So that is gonna be the start point here.
Okay.
Wait, good crafting XP on this. That is not so bad.
Oh yeah, that's insane.
And then we want to start moving to the barrier. I would say probably now-ish.
Okay.
Okay. This is my first time seeing the boss fight and all of its. She looks so cool.
Oh, dude, for real.
Okay.
Also, this is my first time playing with sounds.
Oh,
with this boss. Well, not ever with this boss because I did the quest on mobile over the weekend because I was out of town.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Oh, for this. You were prepping for this. That's too funny.
Yeah. I literally finished the quest like 10 minutes before stream happened.
Perfect.
So, yep.
Good work. Yeah, I think
Thanks for tanking those. I'm just chilling over here.
Were you expecting a carry today? That's the question.
Yes, actually, okay, well, yeah. And I'm expecting a 1KC drop.
1KC drop would be kind of nice. I would be extremely open to that. Yeah, it was so strange. So I've been away at TwitchCon all weekend. I didn't get to see anything really about the boss. So I'm going in here. I don't know how the launch has gone. Everyone in chat, how has it been? Has it been fun? Has it been enjoyable? All right, I got one of these things done. Oh, okay. Stuff's happening. So the way the barrier works is the barrier, legacy mode, I'm gonna get hit by everything. What the barrier does is it blocks damage based on the percentage of its strength, I think. So to my understanding, if you're behind the barrier, you'll take reduced damage from a lot of sources.
Okay.
But then if you're in front of the barrier, it's kind of like the hard mode line because you're gonna you're gonna gain resources faster.
Oh. Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, I don't know about you. I'm getting kind of bodied. My Phoenix necklace just procced.
I actually just ate my first food, so
okay, clearly the hard mode line is like a real thing.
Yeah. I also may have some insider knowledge that it's not as rewarding to do the hard mode line.
Oh,
so
really?
I've just been chilling back. Yeah, I've been chilling back here.
Wait, not as rewarding in what way? Help.
I think it's like maybe you take too much damage, but you don't get that much more resources or something.
Okay.
I'm not too sure.
I don't know how to get my familiar interface in legacy mode. This is great.
Oh, you got to right click the blob, but you can left click on the resources to put them in the familiar. I'm pretty sure.
Oh no!
Don't die! Don't leave me alone in here.
I'm not gonna leave you alone in here. I don't want to be alone. That's absolutely not allowed. Okay, how much damage do you have in terms of resources on you right now?
I might have. Let me heal up real quick. I have about 20.
Okay. 20's good. 20's good. 20's cool.
Okay. I don't know how much.
So if you
that
hover
actually
over
does,
it in
though.
your invent, it'll tell you exactly how much damage it is, assuming you're like quick with the movement.
Oh, okay.
We got the dogs. Ooh, clicking.
Oh.
Wait, they're literally
No.
called felines. They're definitely not dogs. They're definitely cats.
Yeah.
That was a thing the whole time, like in like play testing this boss. I was like, oh, dog mechanic, and it's like, it's guys, it's not. That's not what it is. Okay, our barrier is kind of breaking. Okay, I think what we should do is, I think I need to cleanse my corruption. I'm down to 4 food right now. So I think we should maybe consider hitting the button and going.
Okay, wait, where's the, oh, you started it, so you have the button.
Oh,
okay.
You don't even get the button. Okay.
I guess not.
Let's go.
Yep, I'm good whenever.
Oh, no. Okay. Just be ready to move. Oh, I'm so low HP. Wait, am I going to die here? I'm 32 life points.
Eat up.
I'm eating. Okay. Can we make it back to the line?
Hustle. Oh my gosh. Go.
Run. Oh no. Run. Oh no. Please make it.
Oh, we got this. Let's go, dude. Lauren, you're a beast. That was very intense.
I'm having like heart palpitations. That was insane.
Oh, we got this.
We made it though. We made it.
Oh, do we have to repair the barrier?
Oh, yes, please. Oh boy. Yep. I think actually you fail the encounter if you don't. So that was clutch. I think you just clutched up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get Yeah.
All right, I'm going hard mode for a sec.
Do we know how many life points the boss has right now? My mining interface is covering it. My XP bob up. Wait, can I hide it?
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
I'm not used to the legacy. Oh, there you go. Boss is down to 5k life points. Is that correct?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Then we can go. We can just go.
Which is, well, it's actually it's not 5k. It's 50k.
I clicked it. Oh no.
Okay, let's go. We got this.
Wait, it's 50. Oh yeah, because we're in legacy mode. Yeah. So everything is 10 times less. Oh no. All right, let's see it. Okay, now we're down to 2k. Back to the thing.
Go.
How much does this hit if you like face tank it? I'm assuming we're okay.
Wait, do we get hit here?
I'm gonna be okay. Yeah. There's the big. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, so now the boss is down to 1k HP. Okay.
I did not know that we actually got hit there.
Yeah, that took my half my HP.
Yeah.
That's actually really funny.
Oh my gosh, man.
This is going well. I mean, I'm enjoying the boss so far. I would say I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know any of the metas. I do find sometimes, and I don't know how, I mean, you probably can agree to this sentiment. Oh. Barrier.
Oh, frick. I was like, wait, why am I dying? A lot of
damage. Sometimes it's actually more enjoyable to not, I would say, be encumbered by knowledge. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, dude. That's such a huge thing because sometimes I wish I could like take my knowledge away in some cases, if that makes sense, because it's just like experiencing things for the first time. It's just like so fresh.
So
you know what I mean?
What I'm hearing is you're so incredibly smart and your cranium is so colossal that you wish you could, you feel burdened.
That's essentially what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm burdened by how smart I am. I'm just a straight genius.
Understood. So. As we all are.
Right,
I mean, we're first trying this. We're ready? All right. Well, let's get it. All right. You know, all things considered, considering we're in legacy mode, I think we did okay
legacy
here.
Kill? Let's go.
This might be the first legacy kill. Bang.
Get newt.
So is there like an animation if you get a drop?
I don't know, but there is definitely a moonstone shard.
I've got like something around my character.
Wait, do you?
Or is it my pickaxe? No, it's my pickaxe. It's my pickaxe. Never mind.
Let's see.
Any droppers?
No KC, or no drop.
As an Iron Man though, anything good on the loot table that you're happy with? I don't know what you got. What did you get?
What did you get?
I got diamonds.
Papayas.
Papayas are good. I got diamonds, chaos runes, crystal keys.
Honestly, papayas are pretty darn good.
I am a papaya enjoyer. I'm into that.
Yeah, definitely. Papayas are good for because I use because I'm restricted to the special attack bar, so I don't have anything that can regain adrenaline, so I have to use adrenaline pots pretty
Okay.
frequently.
Got it. No, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I also got a shard from the shard event too, which is,
yeah, same.
and I think it's repeatable as well. So you can like run it as many times as you need to. I think.
Yeah.
I believe that's a thing. Okay.
Oh yeah, it goes from 1 to the next tier is 20. So
Oh, it's like 20 kill count. Okay, no, that makes sense.
yeah, that's not too bad though. I've seen some people get some like 3s.
Also, we can absolutely get another kill. I'm taking it out of legacy mode though, because I
Okay,
feel like
yeah, that's fine.
I that was for you, and I did enjoy it, but
But now
I
you
am
got to
a
focus
bit
on
of an
you.
EOC user. I would like to actually be able to hit buttons if that's cool with you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm actually going to go out of legacy combat as well.
Oh, you're using EOC as well.
Yeah.
Do you need a
I'm
refresher?
flexible.
So that thing on your screen, it's called an action bar.
Oh, yeah.
You can put abilities on it. They do some pretty cool stuff.
So what about everything from Q to M on my keyboard? What do those buttons do?
So what they do is you put the revolution on and it will take you where you need to go.
Okay, perfect.
Alrighty.
All right, I'm ready to go.
Well, I think you should get the special action privileges this time around. I think you should be the one to. So you just click start on McLaren.
Let's go.
I enjoyed that first skill.
Yeah, that was fun.
I enjoyed almost getting nuked with you. I'm just glad there wasn't a death. It wouldn't have been a good look. It wouldn't have been nice.
Yeah, it was silly to see you. Oh, wait, I just got hit by the debris.
Oh, it landed on you? Perfect.
It's nice of you to just take all those hits for me as
Yep.
well. Also, I don't think that happens back here.
Wait, what? You don't think what happens back here?
That attack you're running around?
Yeah. So that's her auto attack. And it only happens in front of the barrier. So it's got the telegraphing from the same telegraphing from Sanctum of Rebirth as well. Wait, have you done Sanctum in Legacy mode?
Yeah, just normal mode.
Okay, no hard mode yet.
No, I do think it's possible though, but that's got some experimenting before I try that.
I feel like it'd be winnable, but I think that's one of the things that makes your series so interesting. Is just like that these things haven't been done before, I would imagine. I watched your video doing the ambassador, and it was like, oh, this is very interesting because there's no way that's been done by too many people. So you gotta kind of have to figure out your own strategies, and I think it kind of ties into like not being burdened by knowledge in a way as well, because it's like you don't have to worry about the meta or how other people do it. The goal is just to get a kill at the boss. I think so much or so often in the community, the focus becomes like killing the boss as many times as you can in an hour or killing it as fast as you can. I'm like not having the best time right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what's happening.
All right.
Maybe Legacy was the meta. And it feels like I'm taking 10 times more damage.
I wonder why. But yeah, no, it's nice because like I don't do things for how like quickly I can do them, which is typically how I like to play, but I notice whenever I play my main account, if I do a kill that takes me like 15 seconds longer than what my PB is, it feels like I don't know, I'm just in this weird mindset of like that's a waste of time. Like I'm wasting my time. I'm not playing as efficiently as possible. But Legacy kind of is inefficient in general.
Just in nature. So, it is. It is innately inefficient.
Yeah. So it's nice because it kind of just gets rid of that standard.
No, I could see that being a benefit. And it's certainly like I'm a big advocate on like playing the way that you want to play. I think sometimes people feel bad or have kind of a negative experience relating to feeling like you have to play a certain way, feeling bad if you don't play a certain way. So no, I've definitely like that is one aspect of it that I completely get behind is like, do it the way you want to do it, limit yourself, restrict yourself, and you might have a really enjoyable time. Okay, there we go.
All right, how do you feel about going up?
How are you doing? How are you doing on food?
Good. I have maybe like 6 after I eat this.
Okay, I'm
All right,
down to
yeah,
2
and then
food, so yeah, you can send it.
okay, yeah. All right, here we go. Just hit.
All right, let's move. I'm taking 800s. It's just not ideal. I love this animation.
It feels good to like insta jump as well.
Hey, we almost one cycled. Not bad, not bad, not bad.
Oh, true.
So here's a question. Combat mastery achievements are coming up.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, one, do you anticipate getting far in the combat mastery achievements on legacy mode on your Iron Man? That's question one.
Oh, gate.
Oh, gate.
Stop, forget that.
Thank you. You actually saved the run, I think. Ow. It hurts so much. Yeah, I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot we can use abilities.
That's an ability.
We can use abilities, and I could probably bring stuff for Disruption Shield or something.
I don't know if Disrupt works. Chat can help us out with that. Chat, do you guys know if Disruption Shield is functional here?
Oh, am I muted? I think they're saying I'm muted.
No, you're good. You're good. No, you were thinking. You were locked in.
Oh,
you were focused up.
Oh, I was scrolled up in chat. My bad.
Oh, you're doing great.
All right, let's see. I have about 25,000.
I'm good to go whenever. Then I'm good to go.
Okay, let me just finish this. Okay,
I stole it.
Oh wait, did you get a button too?
Yeah. I got one too.
What?
Mm-hmm.
SMH. Ow. I don't know what's going on.
It hit me. The pillar landed on me. I don't know about that one. Okay, nicely
Let's
done.
go.
And he drops? That's the question. Okay, 1 minute PR. We'll take it.
Oh, yeah?
All right, what'd you get for loot?
I got super energies, huge blunt rune salvage, diamonds, and battle stabs.
I've had 8 manuscripts in 2 kills. I got diamonds again. Yeah, 8 of them. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if I'm really lucky or they're very, very common. Either way, I also got an effigy, which is kind of fun.
Nice.
Haven't seen one of those in a bit. Not too bad, not too bad.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
This is a fun boss. I'm definitely looking forward to grinding this
Yeah,
out.
what are your initial thoughts having no experience at all?
Honestly, really, really, really fun, to be honest. I'm definitely looking forward to doing it on the iron because I want those offhands. Those look really nice. But I do really enjoy, especially the agility aspect. That is really cool. I like the instant reaction. Like as soon as you click it, your character jumps, so you can just go boom, 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 boom.
Okay.
That's really fun.
I'm wondering if Group Iron Man is gonna be like rush the gate with someone on the group, because the supplies seem good. The offhands, like imagine being able to pass an offhand between group members. I could see that being really, really good.
Yeah, that, and then battle stabs. That's just good early GP. I feel like with alcohols, or at least just selling. But what was the second question with the combat achievements? You said I see myself getting far, and then what was the other question?
Question 2, and this can be your final question. Do you think there should be a combat achievement involving legacy mode?
Okay, one, I don't anticipate, like, even though I have my whole legacy like series and stuff, I definitely don't feel like the game should necessarily be revolved around legacy, because that just my opinion. So I don't think I'm gonna get. I don't anticipate like getting to super high heights with it. But I do think, because the legacy does exist, I do think that there should be a legacy combat achievement in some form or another, because it is a part of the game and it is a fun, interesting challenge. So I think it would be pretty cool.
Okay, so you'd want to see like one challenge tucked away somewhere that's like. Okay, well, then what would that challenge be? There's your question.
So, I think it should be something along the lines of like doing a boss on legacy mode of something, because I feel like in a lot of people's minds, like there's like something like hard mode care pack is impossible, but that's very possible. Like I've been doing that this past couple streams. I've been doing hard mode care pack solos on legacy. So something like that. I feel like because it's not too hard to get to the point where you can do it, like supply wise, but doing it is pretty difficult. I feel like that'd be pretty fun.
So interesting because you're absolutely right. Like when you say hard mode care pack with legacy, I'm thinking how in the world, but you're saying, oh, it's not so hard, but it's clear. Like if you practice something and you figure out the strategies, it's not so bad. But no, that's interesting. And I guess, legacy, I like that you're feeling like I like to play this way. That doesn't mean everyone else should play this way, but also would be really interesting. With that said, I think our time has expired for today. Before I head off though, people in chat, you can actually click on Rayo's name in the title of the stream, go directly to his Twitch channel, drop him a follow. There's also a Rayo command to check out his YouTube channel. I would strongly recommend his Lego Locked Iron Man series. It's very, very impressive to watch. It's really, really well put together. One of the bright up and coming RuneScape creators. And the Rayo command is with 1 E instead of 2 because basically, I actually got the rundown on this before the stream started, but Rayo, basically, whenever there's names taken somewhere, it just adds an extra E in the middle. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed, and it was a pleasure getting our first kills together.
Yeah, that was fun, dude. Thanks for having me.
An absolute pleasure. And if there's anything else you want to let chat know about and let the community know about, the floor is yours.
Well, I guess, I guess if you wanted to follow the journey on YouTube, it's just at RayoRS. That's pretty much it. And then, I'm glad that I could be here. I appreciate you giving me the floor for the spotlight. This was really fun. And it was definitely memorable getting my first gate kill on stream on the RuneScape channel with RsGuy, which, not to be like weird or anything, but dude, before I got into content creation, you were one of the first people that I followed.
Oh, that's awesome.
Content wise. So this is definitely a full circle moment for me. This is really cool.
Well, it was awesome to collaborate, and I'm sure this will not be the last time.
I appreciate it, man.
All righty. Thanks for joining.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Adios.
Right. Take care. Hello.
Hello, hello. Look at me. I disappeared. I was Rayo, but now I'm Wazzy. It's my little magic trick.
Like I say, a new challenger approaches. Or we're back with our next victim. Either way, welcome, everyone. If you do not know Wazzy, Wazzy is an absolutely fantastic RuneScape and old school content creator as well. Is this your first time being on the RuneScape channel?
I've been on here once before where I accidentally did a little bit of murder at ED3 with the Crash and Leviathan boss. I went in a bit early because we were doing a bit of a showcase, and I accidentally murdered everyone.
Was that for like a JVM?
I think something a bit like that. It was a while back. I think it was like the developers of ED3 were like on the couch, and I think Shawnee and a bunch of us were going through the dungeon, and I was a little bit too hasty, and the Leviathan did its big breath attack and murdered everyone, and it was
Oh no.
spectacular, honestly.
Okay, so the bar's low is what I'm hearing.
Well, I mean, if I can, not murder you, I think that would be quite a success.
Well, I'm assuming
So-
you've done the skilling boss probably a lot more than me at this point.
I've done it a little bit, yeah. What's my KC actually? It's like Gate of Elidinis. I have 87 kill counts. So I'm a bit of a monster.
87.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm trying to
strats
think,
wise, are you gonna be backseating me?
Sure.
You can. I don't mind. But
Okay.
don't mention the lack of overload or the lack of gargoyle. Those are not presently fixable.
That's fine. Have you heard of a dragon battle axe spec at War's Retreat?
No, you guys are not.
It's quite good. You get a strength double boost, and it makes you mine better.
This is what I was saying about not
It's quite
wanting
good,
to be
isn't it?
encumbered by knowledge. We just finished chatting with Rio about his legacy mode and how much fun it's been theory crafting, and this is what I'm talking about. Fair enough. So
I mean, it's the basics, isn't it?
yeah, it's classic. I'm assuming you're on a
You got
gargoyle
it.
too. Yep, for the maximum everything.
Yeah, just a little bit. But yeah, essentially it's mine the moonstone, optionally repair the gate, probably don't bother.
You don't repair
mine
the
some
gate at
rocks.
all?
No, there's not really a point, is there?
These speed killers are.
you just press the barricade button and it works the same.
I think this is a great
I need a bit of
segue.
feed.
I'm okay trying it your way. I'm happy to try it your way for a kill. You just tell me what to do. But this is a really good
Okay.
segue into the kind of content you make, because it's very clearly high-end PVM, regardless of what game you're playing. You can start whenever, by the way.
Sure. So yeah, normally I mine like 30 moonstones.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna start now. Like 30 moonstones and then like surge up, repair the gate for some XP, but it's
Oh, you're just doing it for XP.
yeah, completely optional. Literally, it's irrelevant. But then essentially just want to go on the rocks as soon as they spawn and eat food when the boss hurts you a bit. Is basically how it goes.
Okay, are we dodging mechanics or are we face tanking?
You dodge the squares.
Okay.
Don't get hit by them, because if you get hit by them, the boss heals and then the strat doesn't work.
Oh, okay. Can I admit something
So
to you? Wait, you tank the autos
Mm-hmm.
though? No, you dodge everything. You dodge everything.
You tank the big hit. It hits like a 6k or something. You just tank it. Tank it and eat food. Trust.
This is a whole different world. Okay. That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 1x1 square. It is no longer 1x1 square. It is now a 3x3. I believe yesterday there was something to do with it where it was a smaller hitbox than it was meant to be. I just took a 6k. That's what I was meant to do.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's what the food's for.
Didn't feel fine.
Which I hope you have some food.
I have like 12 rocktails. That'll be fine. Should be enough.
Easy,
hopefully.
easy. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. But yeah, essentially mine a bunch, and then at some point... Yeah, wait, hang on. I should probably check. Do you have the barricade ability available?
Yeah, I do have 81 defense.
Okay, good. Good.
Wait, when
Just
do I need to barricade? Does the damage get so overwhelming that I need to barricade?
No. It's after the pillars. Like the big 20k hit.
The
So I'm
big
gonna press
wait.
the button
no, the
when
big-
that bar's about to fill up.
Wait, the big what? Okay, wait. Why are we pressing the button now? I haven't mined anything yet.
Oh.
Just so you know.
Hang on. Oh, you haven't? Oh. Well, I'm gonna jump up
Wait, was
and
that
smash it a bit.
meant
that's
to be
fine.
like a one? Okay, so I barricade now, yeah?
Not now, no. If you look at the boss, there's a bar above the boss's head. When it gets
Oh,
really,
for this
really low,
guy. Okay,
then
so
you
barricade now. Got it.
Yep, that's right.
Oh wait, but I'm still on max corruption. I didn't cleanse. No,
fine.
I'm cleansing. I'm cleansing. I'm
doesn't
cleansing.
matter.
I'm sorry. I need. It does matter when I'm gonna die.
It doesn't. You skip all the mechanics and pretend you don't exist.
No, I had to cleanse. It was becoming
You didn't. He's
overwhelming.
weak.
He
He's
is weak. This is a big strategy for 3 kill count.
That's fair.
So our barrier is completely broken. We're not gonna like lose. We're good.
Well, we might lose now.
It's
it's
because I
possible.
cleansed.
Well, not because you cleanse, but just speed-wise, I'm not sure.
Am I being flamed?
It's like, I mean, I'm almost done with my side completely.
Yeah, I'm too. I'm mining. I'm mining my last side. I'm mining my
So,
last side.
That's good.
It's all good. Does the clicking every time for stamina bar help?
It does, yeah. If you can 4-tick mine, it is.
All right, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna lock in Wazzy.
Okay, good.
I've signed. You know
That's fine.
You know what I don't
Intended.
have?
Intended.
I don't have the mobile relic on this account. I need to do my Senesin archaeology.
No, it's alright. You don't
All right,
need it.
We're good. We go.
Because we don't go anywhere. Yeah, just go, and then it should just die. Like that. Hopefully, if we did it well enough. Okay, bam, boss.
World record.
Ta-da! Is that PR?
Wait for me.
Yeah.
Okay, the bar is pretty low. I've got 3 kill count, but yes, it was in fact PR. I'm getting chaos runes
No
every
way.
kill. I don't know about.
Amazing.
I mean, 400k is 400k is 400k.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, loot-wise, like I've seen people complain about it, but like for irons, it's actually quite good.
Yeah.
Like, there's a
What
lot
are
of
the
stuff
main?
there that's actually quite iron friendly.
What are the main iron friendly drops?
You've got like the I mean, like soul rune's always nice. You've got like Mortmire fungus, like a bit of luminous energy is quite nice too. I mean, the Wurglies and papayas are surprisingly very useful,
Okay.
and even a couple of Pravenules in there as well, which is not too bad. One thing it is probably missing is Pure Essence, though. I was quite surprised that there's no Pure Essence, given that it is like a rune crafting reward.
Funnily enough, I am the biggest, like, I want Pure Essence on literally everything. I'm like aggressively on team Pure Essence. It is something where like on my hardcore that's like about to max, I literally mine Pure Essence. Like I just mine it.
Really?
Yeah, because
Have you considered spending 300 hours killing Capsarius for Ascension crossbows that are slightly outdated nowadays?
imagine filling up my Outlook calendar with just 300 hours of like, sorry, I can't take any meetings.
Yeah, it's a blast. Let me tell you, it's an absolute blast.
Okay, there's the DBA.
Oh wait, I forgot about the DBA.
Wow,
So
now
you're
who's
already
throwing?
better than me. You're already better than me. But yeah, it makes your mining a lot better. You'll be like, wow, I can
wild.
smash these rocks with the power of RARG.
Well put, well
And
put.
you'll have a great time.
Also, as
All right,
this
I'm back.
is a spotlight, I feel like we've been aggressively bantering. But if you wanted to chat about your content, because you've been making content for RuneScape since I'm gonna guess 2016, and you can start the fight whenever, by the way.
Yeah, it was like 16 or it might have been 17. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, I always had a slight part of me that was like, yeah, I kind of want to try the streaming thing. I feel like I'd be, at least okay at it, and it turns out it's been quite fun. So yeah, I've been quite enjoying it. Obviously, quite. I tend towards the higher level stuff, as you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean,
As you
between
know.
both games, for people in chat, Wazzy's a very balanced player, like very, very
I am
end game,
now.
top tier on both games, which is a very rare thing to see. So you kind of you swap back and forth between both games. So when there's a content release here for RuneScape, you're over here playing RuneScape, and then when there's something happening at Old School, you head over there and do that. What's that like, streaming both games?
Surprisingly good actually, because switching games I'm sure you had it before. Like normally when you switch games, your viewer count is not quite the same as your main game or whatever. But because Old School and RSC like they are like fundamentally similar, it actually works out really nicely. And there's actually, I think now more than ever, quite a big overlap of players between both games, which is really nice to see. So the fact that people can understand both games now, like now more than ever, I think is really nice. And it essentially means they get double the in-game content, which is quite good as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're like someone that's like always waiting for the next thing, it's probably perfect,
Yeah.
right? You can just
Yeah, so I'm pressing the button, by the way.
Okay,
So get ready to jump.
I'm locked in.
Nice. Swing, swing, swing,
Wait, you're
swing.
so fast? Oh, I missed 10%. I was too slow.
Oh no. He's
I
trolling.
know. Maybe I should bring an acceleration
Oh.
power burst and then just like, whatever, it'll be fine. We'll get over it.
That's so good.
Whoa! I was meant to barricade.
Right? Yeah. Sorry, RTP.
What, you don't
I
want to
thought
make
you
me
were
just
staying in the
watch?
green
I'll just go into
circle.
the free cam. We'll take some cinematics. Oh, that was crazy. Okay. All right.
Oh dear.
We're learning.
So I should have said, but I thought you were just using the green circle. But that's so good.
We go
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, so as for like old school RST stuff, I am working towards Grandmaster Combat Achievements on old school, and I should have that, soon TM kind of thing. And then it would be kind of cool to maybe try and get the RS3 Grandmaster as well. Both games Grandmaster. Is it possible?
I was
Maybe.
gonna say, are you gonna make content about like here's what I would love to see. I would love to see you have all the Grandmaster achievements on old school, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see someone make content about like what you found more difficult between the two games. Like just straight on head to head, like which Grandmaster tier was more difficult, which was more interesting, which was more like I would love to see kind of some kind of comparison like that. So is that something that you'd consider doing?
Yeah, that's a nice idea actually. That's nice because everyone always asks, "Oh, what's harder, old school or RS3?" And it's just like they're different, Like,
Yeah, of course.
It's a different skill set. Just like, yeah, there's just so many like facets of the game that you can be good at, you can be bad at, but they test like similar but also different things at the same time.
I mean, here's this is like absolutely a loaded question. Feel free to not answer this one. But which, as someone that does like top of the line PVM on both games, what did you personally find to be more difficult? Which game? If you just had to say like blanket one or the other.
I think it's a bit hard to say what is more difficult, just straight up. But I do feel like old school is happier to challenge the player in harder and harder ways.
Okay,
with
so
the
there's
fundamentals of the game.
Okay, so there's more like kind of, and I would imagine combat achievements is a big part of that. Is that you get a content release, then a month later you get something that is really, really. Are you pressing the thing soon, by the way?
Eat up. Sorry, I was supposed to. I kind of forgot because I was thinking. Sorry.
No, we're good. We're good.
But we can proc the thing soon if you like, if that works.
Whenever you want. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I pressed the button.
Okay.
Here we go. You ready?
Okay, we're good.
Are we same ticks? Holy
We
moly,
are. Look at that. Okay, so
crazy.
now I'm gonna just mine. Got it.
Yeah, I might go to the green show because I had a bit of a disaster.
What?
Sorry. Barricade.
Yeah, I got it. We're cated.
Good. I had a bit of an incident that I will not be discussing on my side.
Fair enough.
But everything's okay.
So here's a question. So do you feel that challenging the player is like a very essential thing for you as a content creator? Do you feel like it creates a lot of moments that are important, or do you feel like it's just like one of the 12 levers that a creator could pull to make something interesting?
I feel like for me it's probably more as a player I find it interesting.
Okay, so it's not necessarily a
'Cause
creator thing. It's just as a player you like to be challenged and you play this game.
Yes.
Not necessarily for the skilling, but for the challenge of trying to do the hardest things you possibly can.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair to say. And I like that. Like I like it when the player base gets challenged by something. I think it's super cool. Are you ready?
Wait, are we gonna get
I think
this?
I'm not sure.
Surely.
I did have a bit of a disaster, so we
surely
might
we do.
not.
Surely we do. Oh no.
No,
All
that's
right.
my disaster.
I think we should repair the barrier
right.
probably.
Nah.
No?
We'll just transmute this thing and then mine it a bit, and then we
Isn't
can
this
sprint
going to
up
be a
and-
10k hit? Oh. Oh, it's less than the barrier.
Yeah, the barrier.
Oh.
That's the green circle.
Wait, you mean to tell me that
believe
the
in the green
shield
circle.
bubble is a shield bubble?
Yeah.
What?
Believe it or not.
No, that's
Crazy, isn't it?
crazy. That
And then we can just sprint up and left click. Ta-da! We did it. Oh, we're so good.
we did do it. That was I think
so
that was
good.
pretty impressive.
And my 4 doses of super energy are very happy.
I've got diamonds and chaos runes again. Every kill, we're on a 100% chaos rune chance at this point.
I had a weird drop earlier where I got I think quadra roll of diamonds.
Oh,
and then
really?
some runes with it. So yeah, I only got 2 actual items in my chest. That's kind of interesting. So I guess that means it is possible to roll the same item every single time, which would be really cool if someone can get that one day.
That is deeply
Just for some
interesting.
Premium RNG.
Also, if you wanna send it, we can do one more as long as we're moving with pace. But I think we're ready for it.
I think we got the pace. I think we got the pace.
Yeah, I think we're 99 pace.
Sub 3. Are you feeling a sub 3?
Sub 2, surely.
So the tech isn't quite there yet. No one's discovered how, but one day maybe.
Someone will.
We'll some,
I'm sure someone will.
Super buff from a different piece of content that can feed back to make another piece of content better.
Someone said Staff of Sasuke special. You get the shadow clones siphoning the nodes for you.
Oh, I like that. I was like, they've done Steve the Shadow Clone a bit dirty. He deserves so much more.
Perfect. Well, here's another question for you. So relating to content creation, I was going to ask you what your plan is for the next few months or for the rest of the year, but are you going to be doing a group Ironman?
Oh, that is a good question. I'm not 100% sure. I'm leaning like a good possibly maybe.
Okay.
I'm still not 100% sure on plans, but it's a good possibly maybe.
Is it a finding a group thing, or is it a just kind of deciding if you want to kind of commit that amount of time to it?
Probably the latter.
Okay.
Because when I get invested in something, I get very invested in something.
Oh, I have seen you average like 13 hours of RuneScape a day for like a calendar year. So I've seen it. It's very impressive. I was gonna say, if you were looking for a team, you'd be high up on the to hire list, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Can't imagine.
Press the button because my invent's full.
Already?
Yeah, a little bit. Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
But yeah, I do happen to get a little bit dedicated to things that I find interesting like that. Let's get ready to Cade, by the way. Very shortly.
I'm assuming if I do it now, I'll be fine.
Yeah, that's good.
No, that's what I was thinking as well. For me, it's like I am absolutely doing a group Ironman, but we're gonna set a goal that ideally we can achieve in a few months time. So the goal isn't to like complete the game again. Exactly.
Yeah. Because I was thinking that as well, because like I've got my Iron Man here, which at one point literally had like basically everything completed, like TVM wise at least, had every drop in the game, and like every enrage, every kill streak kind of thing. And I was like I feel like because I've already done this once, I need something a bit more finite.
Yeah, no,
that's
something
would be cool.
Very wise and very fair. I'm just like excited to hear more about how the group storage is going to work and also get that release day out as soon as humanly possible. That's going to be really important. But...
yeah, I'm very curious about that as well. I'm somewhat expecting a clash with old school leagues. I hope not, but we'll have to see what happens over there.
Yeah, it could be as well because old school leagues are in September, correct? Or sorry, no, they're in.
I think November.
It's currently September. Just kidding.
It is currently September.
That's the one.
Yeah, leagues tomorrow. Oh my god.
Hold up. I'm just excited for the faster progression. That's the thing that I'm most looking forward to, I think, is like being able to work with your team to fly through the progression of the game and get to the end game really quickly. I think it's going to be very nice. Wait, do I have a drop? No, definitely not.
I don't think this place has the glow, unfortunately.
Oh, there's no glow, so there's no way to know.
There's no
it's
way
just,
to know.
I'm going to click and find out. I got papayas.
Yeah, so the drops here actually broadcast before you open the chest.
Oh, interesting.
Which is not quite as exciting as Sanctum, I would say.
They broadcast before
so I wonder
you
if that's
click.
going to be changed.
I would imagine that might be something that, we can take a look at that. I will take a look at that after the stream today and take a look at that.
Yeah, unfortunately, it literally broadcasts on boss kill. They're like, oh, so that's what I got.
Very
I can't
interesting.
see it until I click the chest.
It has been flagged up internally as well, so we'll get some comms out about that. Figure out exactly what is going on there.
Perfect.
With that said, how was your creator spotlight? Did you have fun?
Yeah, has it
carrying
been that
me.
long already? Are
It
we
has.
at the end? What the?
Next
Are we
time we'll
time
do
traveling?
it. Next time we'll do it. Honestly, hour time slot per, and just full send. It's always like, it's the fine line of me not wanting to impose on what our creators are already doing. Like, you're already streaming. I don't want to get in the way and ruin your plans. So it's like 20 minutes. That's pretty easy. That's a pretty low, easy to get a commitment there. But at the same time, I know like, it'd be really fun to just chat for longer and do more kills and learn even more.
Yeah, it's actually amazing how quickly this has gone. I can't believe it. Like, how has that happened? Also, isn't the boss so pretty? Like, just look at it. Like,
I will say,
so pretty.
I need 100 kill count because unlocking the skyboxes, especially the red one,
yeah.
I'm going to use it literally everywhere. It is the most stunning thing. I'm so happy
nice.
that we're doing rewards now that are based on like you get a certain kill count and then you can unlock a skybox or the devourer or whatever it may be. I'm personally just love that kind of reward. And I guess it started with
like a
Zemregal's
little
Nexus.
cosmetic reward for putting in, an amount of effort. I like that as well.
Absolutely. But yeah, with that said, before we call this one, very important, I would love to give you the floor if there's anything that you want to talk about relating to your content or RuneScape or something you want to see, whatever it may be, the floor is yours.
Oh boy, that's a lot of pressure, isn't it?
That is a lot of pressure.
Well, if you guys happen to like RS3 and happen to also like old school, I've been playing both for the past year. Actually, I've done a year of old school now. Going for Grandmaster Combat achievements over there, and we'll be going for Grandmaster Combat achievements on RS3 when they come out as well. I think it would be super cool to maybe be one of the first, if not the first, to potentially get that on both games, which I'm really excited about. So yeah, I literally cannot wait for combat achievements. So if you guys want to follow that progress, then you can find my someone's got my link in the chat there. Thank you, Riddick.
Exclamation point Wazzy in chat.
You can click that, come on over and follow the stream so you don't miss it.
Beautiful. That was very well put, and I'm absolutely looking forward to following what you've got cooking up in the future.
Thank you very much. This has been lovely. So thank you so much for having me.
Awesome stuff. Thank you for joining.
I hope your next guest has a good time as well.
Sounds like a plan. Alrighty.
Perfect.
And we will be back in just a little bit with our third out of 4 creators today, Saradominist. Hello and welcome.
that I did there.
Yeah, you've gone from Wazi to saradominist.
I know. It's crazy.
That is deeply impressive, actually, to be able to do that. But yeah, welcome, welcome. How's your stream going so far? How's your day going?
It's going well. We just got the pet from the new boss, so I'm pretty happy with that because that's my only drop so far.
Okay, well, we're gonna need to get. You know, why don't I join the instance, and then I would love to take a look at the pet because I'm actually not. Oh, people are saying you're muted, which is very good. Oh, I think I have fixed it.
Hello.
I have now fixed it. Yes, I think we should be good now. Hello,
Oh, no.
hello.
I was Wazi and now I'm saradominist.
Yes, you were Wazi and now you're muted apparently, but no, we're all good now. We did the audio slightly differently for this one, so bear with me for a brief moment as we get things synced up just a little bit. But yeah, welcome to the spotlight. Is that the pet?
Thank you very much. That is the pet.
Ooh.
And at 1,000 kills, you can unlock the blue version.
I am personally, and this is quite a question, but I personally prefer the red version of her to the blue version. Same with the skybox.
I did say that earlier, actually. I was like, I'll probably still have this on, even if I do 1,000 kills. Yeah,
it's one of those things where I reckon I think most players are going to prefer the red one. The red skybox it's a little more kind of in your face, but either way, it's nice. I will say, and this is another contentious one. I know you've got a lot of pets. You've done a lot of RuneScape progression. You've done a lot of work towards, you got Master of All as well, which is quite impressive. I could never. What is your preference of pets? Do you prefer a smaller version of the boss, or do you prefer something like the pet I have out right now, which is the Nakatra pet that is like a part of one of the minions in the boss fight?
I definitely prefer a mini version of the boss, 100%.
Okay.
It's like, that's what you've been fighting the whole time, right? So it's like, now you've got your own little version of it following you around.
That makes sense. I think I'm in the same boat. It does depend though, because as an example, I do like my little Nephthys doggo that kind of follows me around, and that's a little more fun than like a little mini Nakatra probably. But
it is a very cute pet. If it's a really cute pet, then you can get away with it.
Okay, so there's a special allowance if the pet is cute. Okay, got it.
So this one, like, when you run with this pet, the little run animation is so cute. It's like, you can't be mad at that.
Let's see. You know? Oh, that's really fun. Yeah, kind of floating around. Cool. Well, I'm happy to start the fight whenever, but if you want to just continue chatting, I'm happy to do that as well. Have lots of important high-pressure questions for you. No, I'm kidding.
So yeah, we can do the boss, but I don't want to go behind the barrier. I just want to like
you want to chill.
The barrier, chill out, keep it casual.
You know what? That's perfect. It gives my heart a chance to recover from what Wazi just put me through. So happy to get started, and we can take it easy. I absolutely love that idea.
Perfect. I've been doing some fast kills today, so I'd like to chill out a little bit.
Okay, so you've got the speed strats figured out as well. Are you using like a gargoyle and doing all of that, or
So I've been using a yak, but my friends have told me about the gargoyle strat, which I'm gonna try later, but I've not tried it yet.
Okay.
But for now, like I'm chilling with what I know. I think my PB, what is my PB? It's 2 minutes 37 seconds, so not too bad.
That's fast. Wait, that's faster than what
right.
Wazi and I were doing. I think I was holding him back though.
No, you're just new to the boss. It's okay.
We'll get there. World record by tomorrow. Also, to the people in chat, yes, Saradominist audio is a little desynced with her cam. I am in the process of fixing it. We've done it in a kind of a fun, interesting way where I may or may not be grabbing her camera from her actual stream as she's live right now. So please bear with me as, yes, there might be a little bit of desync at times.
My apologies.
No, it's all good. We made it work. I think the most important thing is that we can hear you clearly and we can see you clearly, even if it might be a half a second delayed.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's not the end of the world, hopefully. This is very chill back here. I'm honestly liking this. I'm not taking any damage. I'm having to drop all my food, which is, kind of nice.
Yeah, when the barrier's repaired and you're behind the barriers, it's not too bad.
So what do you think about the design of that, where there's effectively like a hard mode line?
I think it's good for like people that want to try to do faster kills. It's like an option for both type of player. You know, like people that want to chill, there's an option. People that want to hardcore it and go mad, they can go beyond the barrier.
Beyond the barrier feels like that could be like an advertising campaign. It's like, go beyond the barrier. But no, I'm a fan of it too. I'm enjoying it so far because it's kind of like back here, this feels like a skilling boss. I am predominantly skilling, and on the other side of the barrier, it feels like a boss where it's just a lot of movement and a lot of running around. So
yeah,
very
it's
cool.
definitely a good skilling boss for sure.
Well, as this is your spotlight, I think I would love to chat about your content creation, because you've been a RuneScape creator for, I'm going to guess, it's been many years at this point. I'm going to say at least 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, I think it's probably 4 or 5 years now. I took a 2-year break, which I've only come back like this year, I think, or close to this year. But I did take a little break during that time, yeah.
Okay, and what led to your decision to come back?
I honestly just was streaming casually, just for fun, and I just, if you enjoy it, it's not really something you think about, is it? It's just, you just do it, so I just came back over time. I started doing YouTube like 3 or 4 months ago, literally just based on seeing my friend. He was doing loot videos on YouTube, and I didn't know that he did that. And I was just like watching his videos. They're from like years ago. He doesn't do it now. And I was like, oh, that looks pretty fun. So I was like, oh, I'll just give it a go. And like now I'm also doing that. Oh, I've just pressed the button.
That's
by the
perfect.
way.
No, that's great. That's great. That's good. I don't have any food in my invent. I was like, I hope we can button soon. Thank you. Very good. But no, continue.
So yeah, that's like also something that I'm doing. Oh right, you didn't come up with me. Did you come up?
Yeah, I did. I don't have a yak, so I didn't have quite as many resources.
Oh okay.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I can fix it for next skill.
But yeah, I just started doing that and started having fun with it. So that's like something that I'm working on at the moment.
I will say, I have seen your videos in the last few months. Your thumbnails in particular, in my opinion, they are the best of any RuneScape YouTube creator. So chat, absolutely check out Saradominist on YouTube. They're like, you'll see exactly what I mean. Everyone's gonna be like, wait, whoa, that's crazy. But no, it's been really, really impressive so far. You've definitely like, you're clearly, something that I really like to see from RuneScape creators and creators in general is like, it's really clear that you're putting a lot of effort into the videos you're making. And that's like, that's always really nice. I think, as nice as it can be to kind of throw something together, like, I don't know, when the packaging on a piece of content is just like really, really nice, it makes me very happy to see. So
yeah, I definitely like to pay attention to, I'm like such a perfectionist, so when it comes to like, literally my first video was, I started working on 10 hours of Ripper Demons and just loot from that. Oh, grats, you got a drop. Need an offering. Let's go.
Wait, which one is that?
I don't know. The drops are confusing me here.
I got Chaos Runes again. That's every kill so far, by the way.
But yeah, so I was doing the Ripper Demon video, and at first it was just like, I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to do 10 hours of Ripper Demons and show people the loot. And then during the time that I was doing that, I was like thinking, oh, it would be quite good to kind of show people how I do this as well, because Ripper Demons are really difficult. So I was like, okay, I'm going to include that. And then it's like all the tiny, tiny details. I'm such a perfectionist that I will go over the same little detail for hours and hours to make sure it's like right. So when it comes to that kind of thing, like I like to make sure everything is exactly how I want it.
I mean, I think that comes with the territory. I think for a lot of creators, there's such a like need to be as close to perfect as humanly possible. I find for me personally, it gets in the way sometimes, where it's like 90% of the way there might need to be good enough or should be good enough. But no, I think you're preaching to the choir on that front. With regard to your YouTube channel and your guides, is there a plan to, I believe you make predominantly guides at this stage, guides, loot videos. Is there a plan to transition into any other kinds of content, or are you very happy doing what you're presently doing?
So at the moment, I am enjoying the loot videos and the guides because I'm going for Ultimate Slayer at the moment. So, and like slowly going for Golden Reaper. So if I'm enjoying doing the loot videos and the guides to go along with that. And I do have a couple of like ideas that are like away from that. So like one that I'm working on at the moment is 5 things that I think would be great updates in RuneScape. Just my personal opinion, but like I'm working on I've got a few ideas that are away from the loot video stuff. At the moment, I'm not thinking of doing a series because I know how much time and effort and thought goes into that. And because I'm very new to YouTube, I'm still learning how to edit and stuff like that. So I don't want to bite off more than I can chew just yet. But that's what I have planned at the moment. More loot videos, more guides, and a couple of sort of off-topic videos like the ideas that I have for RuneScape and stuff. Just little ideas like that.
That is such a great approach to have. I love the idea of kind of approaching it to learning and teaching yourself and improving your skills over time. I think that's a really, really wise, smart approach that, generally speaking, like that's the best possible advice you can give to someone that is starting out new as a creator on a space. Obviously, you've been a Twitch creator forever, but when you go somewhere new, it's just take the time to learn the ropes, figure out your niche, figure out what you want to do. I do have 2 follow-up questions, though. Follow-up question 1 is, what is one of those hypothetical updates or things that you wanted to see RuneScape add? If you have one off the top of your head that you wanted to share.
Yeah, okay.
Little sneak preview.
I'll share one that I always talk about anyway, so it's not really a big deal that I'm saying it. But one is relic presets. Just like bank presets, but so we don't have to sit there like changing our bloody relics all the time. Just one click, done, all good, easy. I think that should probably make it into the game at some point, don't you?
You know, that is reasonable enough, I would say. No, absolutely. That's I know players have been asking for a lot on the relic system in general. I know there are questions related to cost, but also it is quite cumbersome at times. Like I'll finish like a PVM thing that I'm doing or making a video, or the last thing that I tested out, I can't remember what it was even, but I did that entire testing with the wrong relics on just because I forgot to switch to them. So you know what? I think I personally would benefit a lot from that. So we'll take it.
Yeah, definitely. That's like a quality of life thing, in my opinion, like the relic presets. Obviously, for the video, I've got like much bigger things if they made it into the game. But I won't reveal that just yet. You
have to use the saradominist command and see it for yourself. Oh no! Sorry, no, you're good.
I should have told you.
I'm still there. I still got the 25. We're chilling. Good work. Oh, we almost got it as well. It's close. I'm like just jamming to the boss music right now.
I haven't actually heard it. I should turn that on.
It's solid. It kind of reminds me of like the Sliskay's endgame kind of era of music, where it feels like real like vintage RuneScape boss music to me.
Okay, I've turned it on. Wait, no, I've got it on shuffle. No. I'm listening to Path of Peril right now, not actually the correct one.
I did that.
How do I change that?
I think what you need to do is you... Oh no. Well, all right. Welcome to the audio interface. I mean, we could also get out of the kill and we could do it for next kill if you'd like.
Okay, let's go up.
All right, we're going.
I'm sure when I come back in here, it should change.
Yes, it should automatically change, I would imagine. As long as you've like toggled off shuffle, we should be good to go. Also, I should ask, but that latent offering that I received, is that an expensive drop? Because if it is, then we need to split it. The GE price was a mil, so I kind of assumed that it wasn't crazy. But if it's expensive, it is worth 2 mil. Okay, we're safe.
We don't need to split it. It's okay. It's worth 2 mil.
Well, the thing
Okay,
is,
you owe me 1 mil.
I was gonna say I'm kind of leveraging, like, we already put it in the script that you're getting a drop next kill, and it's gonna be something worth 300 mils. So I was gonna say, like, I need to start by offering to be generous and split. I'm in a bit of a broke arc right now. I've got 35 mil to my name, so I was like, yeah, really just me setting
Okay.
up.
Well, this next one we'll get a kill, and then you will make it into my loot video because you'll be with me.
Ah, perfect. That would be very fun.
Okay, let me know when you're.
I am
you're
in
back.
the instance. I am ready whenever you are.
Cool. This is the one. I'll try and gather a bit more this time so that we can do it in one
We got this.
swift sweep.
One alliteration filled swift sweep. Oh, you've already started the boss
Okay.
fight?
Oh yeah.
I was not paying
Sorry,
attention. No,
I
that's
my
on
comms,
me.
My comms.
No, we're all good. Good comms, good comms. I will say I'm enjoying casually grouping the boss. It's kind of fun that, like, you can help out someone. Like, I've been slower, and then you can kind of help me with my node if I'm behind you. Definitely liking that aspect of it. I know most people have been soloing the boss up to this point, but it is actually, if you haven't tried it in a group, it's quite enjoyable. I mean, I haven't tried it in a solo, to be fair.
Yeah, it is easier solo in my opinion, just because you know exactly how many resources you have and stuff. But if you're like both doing the exact same thing, and like if you're in a group and you're all doing the same thing, it should work out the same.
I would imagine there's a comms aspect of this as well, where it's just yeah. I mean, if everyone's perfectly in sync, I guess you can figure it out that way.
Yeah, but it is casual in front of the barrier. But I haven't done this in ages. I'm just doing it for you.
Whoa! That's,
So I can concentrate.
I'm absolutely honored.
Oh, I thought your pet was one of those.
Oh yeah, you're
things that I
spam clicking
just
on my
fell.
pet. True. That is too funny. Here's a question for you. What is the origin of your name?
So, just because my name is Sarah, I literally just I was trying to think of a new name for Twitch because my name used to be my normal name. So I was just thinking, oh, you know what? I could just like create a pun and become Saradominist, you know, one of Saradomin's followers. And that's it, really.
Okay, so you're not actually like a massive Saradomin fan necessarily.
Well, not really. But, you know, since he's my dad.
I mean, yeah, sometimes, you know, sometimes you get a bad spawn.
So that's the story behind that, really.
I was gonna say, because I don't think Saradomin presently is the most popular character in the community.
No. I often get people saying that they're fans of Zamorak in my chat as their first time message, which is fine.
As one does. I mean, I feel like, yeah, maybe you can repair Saradomin's broken reputation. That can be one of the 5 updates.
Yeah. Well, he's the god of gods, right? So
He is
you know,
indeed.
he's not to be messed with.
Here's a question for you as well. So we've had RuneScape ahead. So there's kind of a bit of insight into some future updates that are coming out. Is there anything in particular that you were very excited about or looking forward to playing or looking forward to making content on for the people that are into that?
Yeah, so I was looking forward to oh no. Sorry. I was looking forward to this boss actually, because since Croesus came out, since it's like something you need to do in a group, I've been like kind of waiting for a skilling boss that I could solo, because I find it difficult personally to get a team together for anything because of, you know, people have busy schedules and stuff. So I was really looking forward to this boss so that I can solo it and just solo skilling boss. So that's the main thing that I was looking forward to. And another one is the Christmas event, because I like to stream all like new updates and stuff. So it's like something new to do when it comes out.
Gotta go for that black party hat.
I actually got one of those the first time. I was like one of the first people to get one.
Oh, like you got it
So
from the event.
Yeah, I'm lucked out.
That might
I'm
explain
lucked
why
out
you
on
like
that.
the Christmas event.
No, it's not because of that, I promise. But yeah, I did luck out on that.
So you've got streamer luck a
So-
little bit on your side. It's always good to have.
It would be pretty crazy if I got another one.
Good to have that in the
be-
back pocket.
That'd be ridiculous. Oh, no drop.
So, question on the skilling boss, like, has it lived up to your expectation of a skilling boss that you can solo and you can kind of grind out? That is not a loaded question as well. If there are things that you're not like absolutely loving about it, feel free to share them. It's all good.
So I do foresee that I won't want to kill the boss once I've got the log here.
Oh.
It is potentially becoming a little bit repetitive. If you are like killing it for so many hours and stuff, like I can't see it keeping my attention for like tens and tens and tens of hours. But it is exactly what I wanted in terms of a solo skilling boss, and I think it has a good way of pushing people that like to be efficient in bosses, because of the tick perfect like surges and stuff, and like being as efficient as possible doing anything. Like I think it's perfect for that. So yeah, I definitely think it is what I wanted in a boss.
Yeah, it's interesting.
guess-
It's one of those things where in making it soloable, there's unlike with Crosis where you've got like your very set roles, you lose some of that complexity for sure because everyone is doing every role. So I could imagine that makes it a little bit more static of an encounter.
Yeah, I think in the future, if there's another skilling boss that comes out, I would love it to be like super, super difficult. Like, because this isn't particularly difficult, it's like quite mid-level in my opinion. I would love there to be a solo boss that is like really difficult skilling wise, you know, like in terms of like placing your surges and stuff and tile perfect and, you know, stuff like that. I think that would be really fun.
Okay.
It would be for me personally.
Yeah, that's allowed. I always say like you should be absolutely advocating for the things that you want to see. I think sometimes a lot of the time it gets lost on it's like, oh, what would be better for the game or for game design. But I think as players and as creators, it's like, no, should be advocating for the things that you would personally enjoy and want to see. So that's perfect.
Yeah, because I like to do achievements in games because I find it fun. So a boss that's really difficult, I think, is just fun for me as a player. Like in terms of achievements and stuff, I would love to see like much harder achievements in the game and like it kind of contribute to something more than just rune score, perhaps. But that's like a bigger question, isn't it?
I feel like that kind of has some implications. So I can probably infer this, but I would imagine that would mean you're not the most fond of the current comp system.
I like rune score is fun to go for, but I feel like if there was more reward for doing it other than rune score, I feel like that would push players to actually do it more. You know, like with the combat achievements and stuff, if it contributed to like a leaderboard or something, or obviously there is a rune score leaderboard, but I mean like a leaderboard that's not just about how many you've done, you know, more about like
Which ones you've done and how hard they
are.
were.
Pardon?
No, exactly what you said. No, you're good. I'm entirely in agreement with you. I think something that I would love to see more of is just highlighting and spotlighting impressive achievements, and a big part of that is ways to track them and ways to see them and ways to visualize them. So I'm very much like I feel the same way that sometimes RuneScape has so much cool stuff in it and so many interesting achievements, but it's hard to you're less incentivized to partake in them because they're not, you know, leaderboarded in the exact same way. So totally with you there.
Yeah. Like with the Zamorak leaderboards, I think that was great because it pushes people to actually like want to do a higher end rage and stuff because it contributes to something. Whereas if there isn't anything like that, it's like less incentive, isn't it?
So I reckon with that in mind, you're looking forward to combat achievements?
Oh yeah, for sure. I love achievements. I'm going for max rune score as well. Zamorak is definitely the hardest achievement in my opinion to do, I find that boss really difficult for some reason. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the combat achievements.
Will you be attempting to become a Grand Master?
Oh, definitely, definitely. I think that's another thing that is good with this kind of thing, is that it pushes people to be better than they currently are. Because like I can do every boss in the game, but I'm not like the best PVMer known to mankind. But stuff like combat achievements, like that pushes you to be better and learn more things that you didn't know before.
I'm looking forward to it for the same reason. I think in general, it's always such a fine line, because if it's too big of a jump, I think a lot of players will give up and will not want to go for certain things. And I think that kind of boils into all the discussions about comp and everything else. But ideally, we've got enough kind of baby steps in combat achievements that players, whatever level you're at, you'll have the next level as a, you know, a little half step from where you currently are. That'll be good to work with or work towards.
Pushing the button.
Yep, perfect. And we are gonna get a 1 cycle here. I think we've mathed correctly this time around. Bang! Good stuff.
Yay! Nice. That was good.
Oh,
Oh, you got another one!
Okay, well now I have to give one to you, surely.
Wow.
I can't wait to find out that's a 1 in 8,400.
Thank you, thank you.
Easy game.
Too bad it's not on my log as well. Damn it.
Unlucky. I hope you don't go
No
super
progress
dry for
today.
that. That'd be absolute disaster.
Can't believe that.
That's too funny.
Oh, I can... Oh, right, that goes on the necklace. Got it, got it. But yeah, combat achievements. Very much looking forward to that, because it is kind of like a goal of mine, you know, in the back of my mind, to like achieve everything in the game. So, which is like obviously a long goal.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm just like, I'm so curious about it. Also, this is maybe a bit of a spill for chat, but there is going to be a right-click examine blog coming soon about the combat achievements. I can't remember the exact date, but there will be one soon about combat achievements, because it was very important. We're building them with the community, and we want a lot of input from the community. So just as a heads up, that is something to look out for and look forward to.
Very good.
Also, if you want to just kind of join the instance and just kind of chat on the instance for a bit, be more than happy to do that.
Yes.
Sweet.
I'm on my way.
Brilliant. I love the boss arena. It is so cool. Just the new particle system that we have with the, like, around the barrier. I'm a huge fan of it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the skybox, because the skybox looks so amazing with the 100 kill count.
I am going to use
like
it
Darkstone.
everywhere. Absolutely everywhere.
Nightstone's pretty nice as well.
Oh, is it? Wait, I'm going to have
You've got
to... I should have that unlocked, I hope. There we go. Ooh, it makes the moon completely disappear, because the moon is part of the skybox. It moves it over.
I've just realised, actually, I had it on a different one before, and I didn't have the moon in the background.
Oh,
But
really?
yeah, the normal one does look the best. Oh my god. No, yeah, it looks really good with the moon.
Do you usually play with a skybox on? I'm like a default only kind of person. I don't know why. I've never wanted to customize my my look.
I always play with Daystone filter on, because in certain places everything's just a lot clearer, and like in the wilderness, for example, it's like so dark in certain places that if I've got the Daystone filter on, it just makes everything so much clearer.
I used to play with it's like one of the desert ones and warm at the same time, and it's like the bloomiest combination on planet Earth. And I don't know why I used to do that, but like I have like 3 years of videos that are like borderline unwatchable because of the skybox.
People like to troll with the magic toad filter, don't they? Where like all of it just looks crazy on there. If you go to filter, there's a magic toad one. It looks ridiculous.
I used to have a friend that would unironically play on Magic Toad, but I think it would be a great, like, a channel point reward. Like, imagine with, like, API stuff, if you could plug your RuneScape into Twitch in some way, and it's, like, channel points, and you can just automatically swap their skybox over to...
That would
Why
be
did I do
so
that?
cool.
Why did I click on it?
You should definitely,
that's
you should
hard to watch.
definitely make that a thing. That would be so much fun.
The self-serving, like, lowest priority thing. It's like, no, everyone's talking about all these, like, plugins that they wanted. It's like, nope, the only thing we're doing is a Magic Toad Twitch integration.
That would be great. Just like you're in the middle of high PVM and then someone turns on the magic toad filter.
I mean, it would be fun. It's kind of like Twitch Plays from a few years ago, where the people in your chat can actually make inputs on your keyboard. I'm not sure if there's a legality issue there, but or if you'd end up getting flagged up in some way. But it would be very funny to watch, to see Twitch chat try to take on 4,000% enraged hellos.
Oh, that would be great. Magic toad.
Magic toad it is. Well, thank you so much for joining me. It was an absolute pleasure. I did, before we end off though, want to give the floor to you to talk about anything that is important to you, anything relating to your content, anything at all. The floor is yours.
Okay, well, I enjoy streaming multiple days a week. You can follow me along doing Ultimate Slayer, Golden Reaper, all of that kind of thing. The main thing that I want to talk about is my YouTube, because I'm very new to YouTube. I'm still learning how to edit videos properly, but at the moment, I'm very open to feedback, and if anyone has any constructive feedback, that is great. Or if anyone has video ideas that they would want me to do, like, I genuinely would be willing to do it. So if there is anything, an AFK guide that you want or anything like that, like, hit me up and I'll try.
That is a great plug. I'm just getting a link to your YouTube channel so that I can throw that into the Twitch chat as well. And absolutely, I will say it was a pleasure getting to chat with you and get to know you a little bit better, because we haven't done a ton of interacting in the past, but I absolutely love the mentality of trying to learn and take on feedback and get better. And that is absolutely in my opinion, the absolute best way to approach it. So keep up the fantastic work. And I'm very excited to see what you come out with in the next few months.
Cool. Thank you very much for having me, and thank you to everyone who tuned in to the spotlight for me. And I hope you enjoy the next spotlight.
Awesome stuff. And yeah, we're gonna go back to our holding screen, and we'll be back in a little bit with our fourth and final creator to spotlight today, who is Bunny Bop. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Creator Spotlight. I am joined by the incredible Bunny Bop.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. It's 7:35 a.m. Ready to get these games in. Ready to try this new boss. How are you doing, Ryan?
Okay, so you also have not killed the boss a single time.
No, not at all. Besides the quest.
So the real question is, can we beat? So Rayo was the first person that we spotlighted today and we showcased, and we both did our first kills together. So if the two of us manage to be worse as a group, that is not a good look. So we're gonna have to lock in.
Okay, lock in. You already know. That's what I do best.
Good stuff. Yeah, welcome. No, I'm having a fantastic day so far. I'm recovering from TwitchCon. How are you doing? How are you recovering from TwitchCon?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. You know, cleaned my room, did my laundry. I just got Denny's for breakfast. Usually I'm an IHOP girly, but IHOP was closed, so we got our pancakes, our eggs, our potatoes, and we're ready to get on with the day.
Fair enough. I may have skipped breakfast. Well, actually, I didn't skip breakfast. I'm on to my second coffee of the day, and
Okay.
yeah, we're all good.
Wonderful.
I do have a question
us.
for you, though. Also, I'm in the instance. You're welcome to join me at any point.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Brilliant stuff. My question is, why is Daenerys?
Well, I feel like Daenerys is literally one of the cutest and prettiest places in RuneScape. Why wouldn't you want to be surrounded by fairies?
That's fair, and otherworldly beings. And, you know, I don't know. I don't personally, like, if I could hang out anywhere in Gillinor, probably Daenerys would not be on the top 10 list, personally.
Oh, okay.
But,
What is yours?
Ooh, I mean, okay, right now it would be this area, just because, I mean, the vibes are a little off, knowing that, like, Devourers are coming, but, like, you know, I just like the area, the moon, it's just... I like the vibes up here, so I'd probably do that. Definitely
That's
over
pretty
Daenerys. Okay, so are you looking for a tutorial on the boss, or are we just gonna wing it?
Honestly, we could just wing it.
All right, I am very happy to wing it. And yeah, you can click start on Ixflarin. Ixflarin? That's one of those.
Ixflarin? I was saying Ixflarin.
That's one of those names. But yeah, you can click start whenever, and we want to gather moonstone from these little crafting nodes.
Oh, okay.
Chat, if you could hang out anywhere in Gillinor, where would it be?
Do we need an aura for this?
It should be Quarry Master.
I got you.
If you really want to be a juicer.
Oh, you already know. I'm a big sweater.
Alrighty, let's get it. Also, belated congratulations on 4,000% enraged Telos. That's
Thank you so
quite
much.
impressive. I heard you first tried it with no food.
Yeah, and you know, we ended up getting it in Dev's office. I think that's a world record.
That is pretty classic. Also, we now want to go repair the barrier. Someone in chat really said West Arty. That's crazy as a place to want to hang out. I guess, you know, if you prefer to be alone, it's reasonable. You could just kind of, you can chill, you can relax. You don't need to, you know, worry about people. No one's going to bother you.
I mean, aren't they all sickly over there?
Well, the plague is, you know, they're allegedly sickly, but there might be something going on with the plague.
Yeah, I just redid that storyline actually.
Did you spacebar
totally
it?
Forgot about all of that. Well, chat was like, oh, well, I don't want to spoil it for anyone who is new to the game, but I forgot that was a thing. Oh, okay, wonderful. We're taking damage.
Do you have food?
Yes,
Okay,
yes, I do.
We're fine. Everything's good. Everything is all good. But yeah, so all we're doing now is you also behind the barrier is a lot safer. Like you probably may want to start behind the barrier. So in front you gather faster and you get more resources, but it's in the danger zone. Whereas behind it's a lot more relaxed. If you want to actually think about what you're talking about, I will probably move back behind the barrier in a moment as well, just to make life nice and easy.
Yes.
Well, okay. First off, elephant in the room.
Yes.
What is it like being a RuneScape VTuber?
It's really fun. I feel like being a VTuber allows me to be super creative with my stream. I get to have so many assets, so many spirit days, and I essentially get to change my look. My PNG tuber is essentially based off my RuneScape characters, so it's very unique and something that I absolutely adore. But I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Cool.
I'm really happy that I got to give that path to other creators and essentially show people that, you know, you don't have to show your face to be a streamer or be a creator. There's so many avenues to being a creator, so I love seeing more VTubers and PNG tubers in the category.
Good stuff. I'm kind of on board where I definitely agree that you've had a pretty large impact with VTubers in the RuneScape directory. Because I don't even know that I knew what a VTuber was until you came onto the scene, because I'm so in the bubble of RuneScape and RuneScape content basically exclusively. So no, it's been really, really interesting getting to kind of understand how it works and what kind of goes into it. And I'm glad that you found it as a really kind of positive outlet for you and a really positive way for you to make content.
Thank you. Alrighty, how many blue shards? Also, I'm taking damage. I don't know why.
Hit the barricade. Here, actually, get ready to jump. Get ready to jump.
Okay.
Because what we're gonna do is you're gonna reset your stacks by going into the green bubble. The green bubble will protect you. Click.
Oh.
Good work. And then
I love this.
Back to the green
cinematics.
bubble.
So amazing.
And then we'll reset our stacks. Good work. It also heals you too, but there is a big hit coming, so we may want to like just gather this one right here.
Oh, good idea.
There we go. Nice. All right, yeah, so that should reset your corruption. So you gain corruption when you get hit by mechanics and as you siphon. And then that's what the damage you're kind of constantly taking is. Oh, our barrier is broken. Here, I can fix it.
Congrats on the drop earlier. I saw you got
I got
one.
2 somehow. I don't know what they do
wow.
yet. I've been so like clued out. It's been so strange for me because yesterday was a travel day for me. Worth noting, Bunny Bop and I were both in attendance representing RuneScape at TwitchCon this past weekend. It was very fun.
I got really sad dropping you off at the airport. It was like a movie. I wish the weekend didn't end, but all good things come to an end.
It wasn't like a finally free moment. You were like, yes, he's finally leaving.
I guess. I knew I would see you this morning. So
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
totally out
fair.
of the
Yeah,
woods.
it's like not so bad. There's always next year.
Exactly.
So you are of the showcased creators, you are a very, very recent partner on Twitch. You got partnered, I want to say 5-6 months ago. How has that been, becoming a Twitch partner, streaming RuneScape? As someone that started with streaming RuneScape, you know, we talk about the RuneScape community. A lot of us have been here for 700 years. You've been streaming for, I want to say, a couple years at most. So what's that been like?
So I originally started streaming January 2022, but I was very sporadic. Like I would go live and then I would go AWOL for 9 months and repeat. But I actually started streaming consistently, which is kind of what I count as my streaming date, of August of last year. So I've been streaming consistently for the past year, and it was definitely a journey. I didn't think I would get this far in my my streaming career, and I have the RuneScape community to thank for it. You know, I didn't think I would get this far, and the entire community believed in me and showed me how amazing and how welcoming everyone is here. I've been playing the game for almost 2 decades. I'm about to die. Uh-oh.
Are you out of food?
No, I have like 3 pieces left.
Okay, I have 0 pieces left, so
Oh, great.
it might
great.
be a hit the button moment just to save my life potentially, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna press it. I'm pressing it.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not gonna survive
Or do we
otherwise.
go
Yeah,
back?
we're
Do we go up?
jumping
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
and then we'll cleanse and we'll get our HP back. Hopefully.
But being a Twitch partner has been absolutely amazing, and not only has it been like great from like an individual standpoint, but also from a community standpoint, and it allows me to be able to uplift other creators and friends. And I'm just very grateful for the opportunities it's brought me, and I look forward to what else I can do in the next streaming year.
Is there anything specific you're excited to stream or make content around in this next year?
I'm super excited for Group Iron Man. I've never had an Iron Man account of any sorts. And I absolutely love group gameplay and playing with friends. So I feel like this next update of Group Iron Man will be exciting to stream. I'm also looking forward to combat achievements. I'm always looking to push myself in the PVM circle. So we'll see how hard those are. And who knows, maybe I'll be Bunny Bop the GM.
You do see
One
GM
day.
a lot, so I think it would be perfect. Be a
Of
good fit
course.
if you make it work. Speaking of Group Iron Man, do you have a specific plan for JM? Is there anything that you're going to be working towards, or is it just kind of like enjoying the update and you'll figure it out as you go?
I think the plans will be geared around my Group Iron Man team.
Okay.
So we'll definitely have to circle back on that, and I think a few of my team members and I will be streaming the journey.
Okay.
But I'll be letting them take the lead on that since it is my first ever Iron Man.
Oh, that's gonna be so interesting. Are you worried that like, or not worried, but like, I think it might be really fun to kind of play off of that if you've got a team of like veteran RuneScape Ironman people, and then you're coming in like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I feel like I know what I bring to the team. You know, I bring the fashionscape, I bring the looks, I bring the laughs. So, yeah, I also bring the horoscope and star sign girliness. I feel like we'll be okay.
Perfect. That is, I will say that is what every group Ironman team needs. So that sounds just right. We're 8 minutes into this kill. I'm pressing the button. I'm pressing the button.
Okay, yeah, press the button, press the button.
Oh no. I think not a good teacher. With looking forward to with regard to
with the future content. Oops, I literally just fell off the pillar.
I am honestly I'm excited for a lot of things. Combat achievements. Not only will I be like really excited to play them, but I'm hoping we can do some really cool kind of stuff with creators relating to combat achievements as well. So I'm really looking forward to just seeing what we can do there to really push the bounds on what can be done with our fantastic creator community here on RuneScape. Outside of that, I would love to be a grandmaster. I will absolutely be making every combat achievement slightly easier than my level of skill. No, I'm kidding. That was a joke. Can you imagine just so that I get it on login? No, absolutely not. I got manuscripts, I got coins, I got salvage, and I got fire battle staves.
I got like 300k worth of stuff.
Ooh.
I didn't even really look.
It's okay because we're gonna get a drop next kill, so then that'll be when we look, without a doubt.
Oh, that's the pet. I have not seen the pet yet.
Yeah, the pet's pretty cool.
Nice.
But no, combat achievements I think are going to be fun. It's something I've wanted personally for many years as a player, but I think the biggest thing is Group Ironman. I have really like I'm excited to sit down and make a massive kind of content effort with Group Ironman and do something really special. I think the thing I'm most excited about is that progression is going to be so fast. Being able to work with a group of 5. I'm just like I'm stoked to see how quickly we can kind of efficiently get to the end game.
Oh wow, okay. How do you feel like it'll be different? Have you ever been a part of a group Ironman? I know you've had your hardcore series. I don't know if you've had a regular one.
Well, I don't do a lot of old school playing presently, so I haven't had a chance to do a group Ironman, but just seeing kind of how it's shaping together and it's coming together, I feel like it's going to change everything about the way that the game is played, where we're going to be kind of setting up a limited group Ironman with a lot of really interesting restrictions, and I just think it's going to be really enjoyable. I'm very much looking forward to it, and yeah, I just think it's going to be really fun to make like a brand new kind of series with really, really fast, enjoyable progression, getting to stream a lot too. Obviously, I've been very busy of late, so I haven't had a chance to stream as much as I want to, so it's all going to be great. I'm very much looking forward to it.
Wonderful. All right, let me repair this barrier.
Barrier's all good.
Oh, thank you for doing that.
You are very welcome.
I definitely was not leeching.
No, not even once. You have never leeched in your life.
Honestly, never have. I think I'm the one who carries.
Mm-hmm. Maybe on RuneScape, definitely not on Minecraft.
What do you mean? I literally took the team to the Ender Dragon. I was the one who got the last shot.
For those who don't know, Bunny Bop and I just recently finished a hardcore Minecraft marathon that was quite fun. It took us 44 total hours to beat the game, which is what?
I may or may have not
maybe
ended up behind this barrier.
Maybe Minecraft is more your speed.
Honestly, I think it is.
Maybe we might need to go back.
Have you played with the playset that I bought you yet? The Minecraft playset.
I have it right here. I will not be showing it on stream, but yes, she brought my wife and myself some gifts at TwitchCon, and one of them was an actual Minecraft playset that I actually have.
Well, you already had it?
No, I didn't already.
Oh, okay.
Definitely my first and only piece of Minecraft memorabilia. But Yeah, why don't you tell us about your stream? That's what I want to hear, because you do a lot of variety content as well. You stream, I know RuneScape is your home base and it's your main game, but you've recently done a Minecraft playthrough. You do some old school stuff. You're kind of making all kinds of content. So what is the atmosphere in your stream like? What's your favorite thing about your community?
Well, my community, we're called the Carrot Club. And if you guys ever pop in and see what we're all about, we're big on chatting, yapping. We do a little bit of theme spirit day sometimes in stream. It's just all around a very wholesome but mimi community. We play a little bit of variety, just like you mentioned. Of course, I will always be loyal to RuneScape 3. That is my home game, the game that I've been playing for over 10 years. But recently I started dipping into old school. So if you guys enjoy old school content, definitely go check that out as well. I'm going for Questcape on there, and I really want to speed run to Tob, Theater of
Ooh.
Blood, which is one of their raids. My goal is to end up doing hard mode on there. And then in regards to other games, of course, we did that hardcore run that you mentioned. I've also played some Halloween-y games like Little Nightmares last year. And I'm looking forward to doing more variety throughout the holiday season. Usually that's when I do other games. I'm a laptop gamer, so unfortunately I am a little bit limited in the games that I can stream. But we just have fun with it.
I'm so locked in right now. Oh no, I'm getting hit.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Uh-oh.
Me too. I'm hitting
Damage
these,
damage taken. Oh no.
these movements
Oh
tick
no.
perfect.
I'm making mistakes. This is not
Oh,
going
no.
well.
That's okay. Only one of us is making
Well,
mistakes. No worries.
Wait, did I hit the thing?
I didn't click that.
Must have.
I didn't
I
click
must have.
that.
I
That
must
was
have.
you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I am absolutely throwing. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Let's get in the little bubble, and then we need to repair the barrier, and we'll be all good. Yeah, what's it like being a laptop gamer? I guess you don't really know what you're missing if you've always been a laptop gamer. That might be a positive.
Yeah. I mean, even right now, it's kind of hard. Like, I'm not really reading chat. I told my stream that I was going to neglect my own chat because I read chat on my phone. So I just have my little 15.5-inch laptop, and then I have a teeny stand for my phone. So I can only read one chat at a time. It's fun. I like it because I get to take my streams on the go if needed. But it does also limit me in some aspects.
I probably shouldn't say this because it's kind of wild, but one of
Don't
my my one experience reading chat on my phone was my last Iron Man. I was trying to train construction at max efficiency because I was trying to get it was a requirement for something. I needed something in the 90s for like one of the stands, I believe, on Anachronia maybe. And I didn't want to lose XP, and I was losing XP having to turn my head and read chat on my other monitor. So I actually duct taped my phone onto my monitor and I had my chat on it. And it was, I mean, the gains were insane. It was absolutely wild. We were pushing like 800k XP an hour. It was absolutely insane. But yeah, that was the last time I've read chat on my phone, I think, for a stream outside of the little IRL streaming we did at TwitchCon. But as soon as you said it, I thought about my past experience. That was an absolute adventure.
Awesome. Yeah, I feel like having one monitor is definitely a challenge, but it's not impossible. You know, I like to show people that you don't need a crazy setup to get far in streaming. Just hit go live, have a great attitude, and have fun with it is the most important aspect, in my opinion.
No, that's a really good mentality to have, and I will echo that sentiment. I started as a laptop gamer. I had a 2011 MacBook Air, and that was my streaming, my video editing, everything. It would get up to like an internal temperature of like over 100 degrees Celsius. It was absolutely insane, but it really is all you need. And I think for people who are kind of aspiring to be creators or interested, or I know so many people that are like, yeah, maybe I'd want to stream someday, or I'd be interested in it. It is so much fun. It can be so fulfilling, and it really doesn't require anything. I think the thing that I like to tell people is like, have you ever like, as a viewer, as a consumer of streams, like, it's not like you go, oh, this person, I love everything about their stream and their personality, but their audio quality isn't the best, so I'm not going to watch. Or it's like, oh, but they don't have a big enough monitor, so I'm not going to watch. I'm pressing the button, by the way. It's one of those things where I think sometimes there's a big focus on kind of all the extra things and the bells and the whistles, but in reality, all you need is just something that you want to stream and you're passionate about.
100%. I literally started streaming without even a real mic. I had a Solo Beats Wireless 3 headset with just the little string mic on the side.
Nice. Classic. The other nice thing
Yeah,
too
you
is
don't-
like streaming is so much more accessible than it was a few years ago when there were like a lot of kind of paid products you needed and a lot of different things, and the setup was a really large encumbrance. And now it's so simple. You could start streaming if you're brand new. It would take less than an hour to set everything up you need. So anyway, if anyone is ever keen to start streaming, now is a fantastic time to do it. Can lead you to a lot of really fun
100%.
places.
It really does.
We don't have a barrier and I don't have life points.
I can make
That
one.
would be really, really helpful. Try to not have an incident. Here's a
Yes, no
question.
incidents.
And this is like
Yes.
way out there, out of left field. How are you finding the skilling boss so far?
I'm honestly enjoying it. As you know, we competed in the RS Cup together, and we had to do Croesus, and Croesus wasn't really my cup of tea. But I'm enjoying this boss a little bit better than Croesus.
Okay.
Granted, I am 200 mil in a lot of his skills here, which is unfortunate. But maybe that's just me being a sweaty gamer. But I like the movement-based mechanics. It's kind of like Sanctum of Rebirth, and I just like how it's something a little different.
Yeah, I'm kind of in a similar boat. I'm hearing that group is a lot harder than solo. That is what people have been saying. And I mean, I haven't had a chance to do a solo kill, so I guess I'm going to find out that it gets 11 times easier if we actually go by ourselves. But no, I'm definitely enjoying it so far. It's a very simple boss. And I think that's what it's meant to be for kind of the where it is with regard to like the requirements and where it is in a progression path. But it's definitely been interesting to play, and it's something new. I'm always just an enjoyer of new content. I think whenever there's anything new coming out, I'm always going to enjoy playing through it. One thing I am not enjoying though is my life points. I don't know about you. I have 0 food left.
I have 1 piece of food.
Okay,
Maybe we
let's
should
go.
just hit the
Let's
button.
go. Yeah. Hopefully we have enough damage.
Let's go.
We are
I don't know. I just hated.
on a struggle. I don't have adrenaline. I love the like kill animation. It's so cool.
It's
That
so
flying
beautiful.
jump. Bang. Did we get it? Yes.
Oh, we
Good
did
work.
it.
Okay.
Good job, gamer.
We actually did it. Good work.
Wonderful job.
7:05. I don't know about the kill speeds. I think we've got some we need to work on our teamwork a little bit, but I think we're doing pretty well.
I think so too.
Did you grab your loot?
Oh, I did not.
Chest down here. Let us know what you get.
I'm so
I'm
used
trying to
to
learn the
the-
drop
I'm so-
table. That's why I'm asking everyone. What drops did you get?
I got manuscript, battle staves, and Kettleic anima stone.
Very nice.
Yes. I like how you can get the manuscripts from here too. For your book rather than just Sanctum.
Well, that's a different book. It's the manuscript of Elidinis. Yeah, there's a new book. It's a skilling book.
Oh, what does it do?
I believe it does a lot of different things, but it basically makes skilling very active because when you get an activation, it's like a ritual disturbance. Like from necromancy rituals, and then they have a number of different effects, but they kind of boil down to, I believe, and chat can correct me here, believe it boils down to an experience boost of some kind.
Oh, it's exciting.
Which I was a huge
Are
fan
you
of.
5.8?
I'm not even close to 5.8. Well, okay, I'm not far from 5.8, but I'm 3.3. So I'll say pretty far from 5.8. Yeah, we can do another kill if you'd like, by the way.
Of course, of course. This is the one. This is the drop.
This is the run. You've been a skiller for 15 years, and I love the boss. Oh, that's really nice to hear. Chat weighing in on their enjoyment of the boss. It's always good to see.
Love that.
Of course, too, if people
question
have...
for you.
Oh, yes.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Go for it.
Did you have any active involvement in this boss as a J-mod?
Ooh, I don't know what you're talking about. No, I was involved early on. So something that I really like, I like having a fun release day. I wouldn't like to go into a new piece of content having it like kind of spoiled or knowing everything about it or knowing how to do it. I think that wouldn't be terribly fun or terribly enjoyable. So unless it's like required of me, what I like to do is I like to help out kind of early on if there are like anything I can help with just as a player that's got 20,000 plus hours in the game and as a creator. So I was involved early on in this boss in terms of just like seeing how different mechanics play or seeing how different mechanics feel and kind of weighing in on that and kind of honing in on the flow of the fight. And then as soon as internally we got it to a point that like everyone was happy with it, at that point I became a lot less involved in like any kind of playtesting or anything like that, because at that point, it really, the professionals, the developers, they had it in a really good spot. They can take it the rest of the way. And then that way on launch, I don't know like all of the metas or all the strategies or what works and what doesn't. So definitely was involved in this one, but it was pretty early on, which is very different from Sanctum because I joined Jagex pretty late to get in on Sanctum. So for Sanctum, I was involved in hard mode predominantly because by the time I got there, normal mode was, I'd say 95% done. But yeah, so I helped out a little bit with this one, but nothing major. Like full hats off, full credit goes to the incredible devs. I also the environment team and the art team making something that looks this fantastic. I just think it's pretty incredible. That is one aspect of it that like, oh, it just looks so good.
Yeah, of course. Like I really need to take the time off stream to just come back to this arena and appreciate every little aspect. They did a phenomenal job just kind of taking quick glances of everything.
I want the skybox. Like I'm gonna have to grind 100 kill count on every account that I play for it.
Oh really? Is that a thing? Is that a reward?
Yeah, so on 100 kill count, you unlock the skybox, like this current red skybox, and there's a blue version as well. And you can use them anywhere you want in Gillinor, which is pretty fun.
That'll be perfect for screenshots and broadcast posts.
Yes. I'm also just kind of, in general, it's such an interesting thing because compared when we were making comparisons to Crosis, I think Crosis, I like the aspect of having a role and being able to train one specific skill, but I'm not a huge team forming person where a lot of the time I find myself just not going to Crosis. So I think it's kind of a good midpoint to have something a little bit different. There are definitely things about Crosis I really enjoy, and there are also things about this boss that I prefer. So it's just a very different way of doing a skilling boss because I'm taking actual damage. That's a pretty significant difference, and yeah, it's just an interesting new direction. And I'm hoping in the future we can continue to kind of flesh out exactly what constitutes the skilling boss and what a skilling boss will look like moving forward.
100%. I love that they gave us the option to either do this solo or group. I know you can solo Crosis. I don't know actually if you can solo Crosis, but I know you can duo Crosis. But that's not really my thing. I just died.
What?
Unfortunate. I had such a yeah. I like surged into something.
Unlucky. We can do a makeup kill. We can do a makeup kill. We go again.
Yes. Yeah, we go again.
We need to get that last kill. We have to.
That's a little warm up.
Yeah, warm up hour.
I was too busy yapping. Something that I tend to do.
That's happened once or twice.
Yes.
There we go. Alrighty. I am back in the instance.
I am on my way back in the instance.
Brilliant.
I've been seeing people have overloads in their preset. What is that for?
Yes. So it's Overload and Dragon Battle Axe. And the reason that they are used, or they could be used, is because your mining damage is based on your strength level. So you're basically just juicing your strength level. It makes the absolute tiniest difference, but it does help a little bit. Allegedly.
Oh, I accidentally just started a solo instance. Okay, hold on. I'm on my way.
Good work.
Back
you can right-click leave on Icthnaran as well, if you would like to.
So, is the statue's name Elidinis? Or kind of tell me a little bit about the lore if you know about it. Sometimes I get confused.
I might be the wrong person to ask with regard to lore questions. I was actually producing and watching last week's RuneScape stream, which was a JMod playthrough that was kind of like commentated and narrated by the developers. And we were like planning out the stream, and behind the scenes, I was like chatting about like how long I thought it would take. And I was like, oh, I did it yesterday, and it took me like 30 minutes to do the quest done. And everyone kind of fell silent. I was like, did you read all the dialogue? That was like, to be fair, I did read all of the core dialogue, but I did not do all of the extra options. So I think the lore community, I'm making some enemies right now, but I think you'd be better deferring to chat for that. If someone wants to write up like a short version of the storyline that leads us to the Gate of Elidinis, because I'm happy to try my very best, but I don't think I'll be 100% on top of things.
Sounds good. Thank you for your honesty.
Wait, Be Gone.
I got really excited because they mentioned a Mesket, and then in Old School they have a raid called Tombs of Amesket.
Yes.
So I was like, oh my goodness. I just love, obviously, at the end of the day, RuneScape is RuneScape. You know, it's the same game at its core. But I love seeing the overlap as both games have went their different directions. It's nice.
It's such an interesting thing because I describe it as like old school and RuneScape 3 took basically different upgrade paths, but they have the same kind of core story and the same core starting point. And I think it leads to a lot of really interesting kind of differences and learnings from both games, which I'm personally a huge fan of. I think the games should lean into each other and learn from each other because, you know, they're both take place in the same world.
100%. Also, chat gave a great TLDR.
Yes, thank you, Druin. Elidinis is the goddess of fertility and water in the desert, mother of Icthlarn, the dog who guides souls down the world, and a Masket, goddess of rebirth, except she was taken over by the Devourer. Instead, she just eats souls. So she's hangry.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Playing old school is like an alternate timeline. Yeah, that's probably a good way to put it, actually.
Oh yeah, like an alternate timeline.
What? Running back. I'm dodging.
Oh my
I'm ducking.
gosh. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
diving.
I'm taking damage. I'm taking damage.
Also, it seems like these area mechanics reset your dive. It seems like. So I think you can dive, run in, dive, come back in. Was there anything on the roadmap you were looking forward to outside of it? We discussed Combat Achievements, we discussed Group Iron Man. I was kind of stoked about the concept of an Elidinis showcase, or not like a face-off with Elidinis in some capacity. Are you gonna die? Are you okay?
No, I'm okay. I'm eating up. Food to mouth.
Food to mouth. Good stuff.
I'm excited about that little area expansion.
Ooh, yeah, that was teased at the end.
I know that's a little bit later next year, but I wonder what location that'll be. I don't know if it's something old school inspired, if it'll be something brand new. So I'm excited about that.
I've seen so much speculation on it. It's always really fun to have and see the community getting kind of excited, interested in things and asking all kinds of questions. It's kind of exactly what you want.
Yay.
With that said, though, off of the roadmap, if you could add anything to RuneScape today, you could just snap your fingers and add it. What would you want that to be?
Bunny ears. Bring them back. Bring event 2025, please.
You had the ability to do anything.
Yeah. Fashionscape.
I'm pressing the button.
Okay.
I'm pressing the button. I can't with this.
Fashionscape's elite. It literally gives you extra DPI.
We had the ability to change the world.
Ability to change the world, yeah, but imagine the ability to change the world wearing bunny ears.
Change the drip. Fair enough. So what happened to bunny ears? Is there lore on this? I need the lore. I need the rundown.
Well, they came out in 2004, I believe, or something.
And
I was not playing then.
Is there no way to get them now?
No, they've been discontinued. And then I had squirrel ears, but they re-released that. My PNG model is actually wearing the squirrel ears.
Okay, so effectively, your plea is you are asking us to add bunny ears to the roadmap, correct?
Yes.
Perfect.
You heard it correctly.
Okay, and you'd call that like a major, like a massive update?
Oh, 100%.
Like that should be a headliner? Like if it was the same month as Group Iron Man, you'd put that first and be like, oh yeah, also Group Iron Man this month too.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, cool. No, just getting an idea of where you feel that should be prioritized.
Yes, honestly, just move it up, top of the priority for the dev list.
Perfect.
I'll send a very kind email to let them know.
A strongly worded letter.
Yes.
Perfect. Sounds like a plan. No, I always love asking that question because like so many like people have, it's such a vast game that touches so many different, like every single player probably has a different answer to that question. So it's always very fun. Like even some of the creators earlier today had suggestions for like Saradominist wanted to see changes made to the archaeology relic system. And like, I know if I was asked that question, I would do something different too. So
what is your answer?
Oh, there are so many little things that I'd like to do. I mean, to be fair, I'm already doing some of the things and that's really, really exciting to me. So I need to like pass on some of them. But I just think in general, I would love to, if I had like the magic wand, I would probably,
oh my gosh.
Did you die? It's okay. I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish it. I got it. Don't even worry.
Carry on.
We didn't have a
carry on.
barrier. Oh, all your stuff's on the floor. I can just pick it up.
Oh, wonderful. Look at me.
Free DPS, free DPS. I think if it were me, I would love to see things like things that like impact the early game experience. I'd be a huge fan of. I think for a lot of players, or maybe it's just me and my own experience, I find like setting up an interface and action bars, I feel like a lot of games make that a smoother, quicker, easier process, and that's something that I would love to do personally, just because I think it would be easier for people to get their friends into the game if it wasn't come play RuneScape and then their kind of first experience is like having to do a lot of setup. So that would be my answer.
Well, hopefully we'll see something like that in the future. Maybe like a copy paste UI layout.
Yeah, it'd be really, really interesting to see. But yeah, that'd be my if I could change one little thing tomorrow, it would be that. I think we got the kill, by the way. We are locked in. All right, good work, team.
All right.
I think you can run in and grab
job.
loot. I'm assuming you get loot.
Woo!
I don't know if you.
Oh, I got something. Collection log update.
I don't know if you deserve loot.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. I got a book.
I got a book too.
Was it the same book after the flood?
Yes.
Ooh, very fun.
Open the floodgates.
I will have to read that later.
Very exciting.
The Gift of Lore. Absolutely brilliant. The knowledge is priceless. You can't sell it on the GE, but so much more valuable than that.
Agreed. Knowledge is power.
All right, chat's telling me I'm not gonna read it. They're telling me that I'm just clearly not gonna go back. How long is it? It's only 6 pages.
I just banked mine.
No, that's easy.
Honestly,
That's easy.
you could do the commentary right now. A little story time with Mod RsGuy.
I feel like I'm being peer pressured. We could do a reading stream. But no, I will absolutely not be spoiling the lore book, but I will absolutely take a look later on. I clearly need I need help with the lore. I will say that is something that, like, in terms of content creation, I am so excited to see how many kind of lore and story creators are coming in, because RuneScape has a fantastic story and there are just so many intertwined threads that, like, getting them tied together in that format, I'm a huge fan of. I'd love to see, like, you know, like videos where it's like animations and it's like animated stories with like voices and things going through RuneScape. So much fun. Would absolutely love to see it.
That would be awesome. Hopefully we have that soon.
Yeah. With that said, thank you so much for joining me today for our little creator spotlight. I hope you enjoyed yourself. And I did want to once again give you the floor to shout out anything you want to shout out, any of your socials, talk about your content, talk about the game, whatever you would like. Floor is all yours.
Of course. Well, first off, thank you so much for inviting me onto the Creator Showcase today. I had an absolute blast trying the new boss with you and chat. Once again, if you guys do not know me, my name is Bunny Bop. I'm mainly a RS3 streamer for a little bit of variety. So if you guys enjoy yapping, good vibes, wholesome content, any VTubing content, definitely check out my content. You can find me on Twitch, bunnybop 2 N's, and on Twitter, bunnybop 3 N's. And we'd love to have you. You're always welcome to, pop into a stream and say hello. The Carrot Club is so friendly, and I'm looking forward to just playing for the new content with everybody.
Awesome stuff. Thank you. That was very succinctly put. Chat, there is a Bunny Bop command as well. Feel free to use it. Drop a follow. If you enjoyed the showcase today as well, feel free to let me know. And last but not least, if I could get some claps in the chat for our 4 fantastic creators who volunteered their time, came on, and helped carry me through the brand new Gate of Elidinis. Massive thank you to Saradominist, to Bunny Bop, to Rio, and to Wazi for joining. And I hope you all enjoyed the showcase. We have so many fantastic creators, and it is always a pleasure and a privilege to get to come onto the stream and get to interact with the community and interact with some of our creators and get to play RuneScape with them. So with that said, we're going to be wrapping up the stream for today, and we are going to be sending a raid over to Saradominist. With that said, I will catch you all very soon for the next stream. Take care, everyone.
Bye, everybody.